Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Weeknights, where 5 nights a week we give you the latest, the greatest, and the shameless, largely from the famous, of the entertainment industry. I am JD, aka He Who Pods. Glasses on today, so also rear view mirror.
And I'm Dash, aka Dashing D, aka the real king of R&B.
Album dropping on the 12th,
Yeah, on the 12th.
but not tomorrow.
Wait, not tomorrow. Not at all. Not this 12th.
Not this 12th.
Not
Stay,
this 12th.
stay tuned, though. Stay
Please
tuned.
do. It's coming on the 12th.
We got to mention that at least once a week for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The 12th is always around the corner. That's the thing. So
Always. It's like the first of the month. You know what I'm saying?
wake up, get up.
It's the first of the month.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. So, Rapsody dropped a little something something for us.
She did. Always nice to see Rhapsody doing what she
That's
does
right.
best.
That's right. And I love that the caption
talent.
was super simple.
Yeah. Because she just won her Grammy.
That's right. Her and Erica.
Yeah.
Auntie Erica.
Mm-hmm. Even though she don't be acting like an auntie all the time. But
Some aunties are different than others.
I mean, she's one of my favorite people.
That's right, bam. Show them. That's right.
Anyway, so I hope that doesn't mess up our recording. Anyway, so yeah, she dropped a freestyle with Red Bull. It's called Red Bull in 60 seconds. I actually meant to click the hashtag to see what else comes up when you click on Red Bull 60 seconds. I was curious, but I thought she did a great job. It was a great 60 seconds. I mean, when do we expect anything less from Rapsody?
That's what I was going to say. Rapsody does not disappoint. You know,
Never.
Rapsody going to come and give you bars.
Yeah.
And they're going to say I should stay out of women's business.
Oh, dear.
But I'm just saying, I think this Grammy, I think this is a better I won my Grammy rap than the Doshi shit we heard a couple weeks ago.
You know, somehow I knew that Dochi's name was going to come up.
Just saying. I think this is better.
Yes, well, they're two different artists.
With two different styles.
They are definitely selling two different things. Okay, like the overarching thing is that they're selling female rap.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's where they divert, I think.
Okay.
Maybe there's some similarities there, but you think the two of them are doing the same thing?
Isn't one of Doshi's songs called Boom Bap on the album?
Oh, it is.
On the mixtape, whatever it is.
But that's not the only thing Dochi is doing.
Oh, I know. That's why I asked. That's why I said.
Well, because that's essentially what I'm saying. I'm saying, yeah, Dochi gives us that, but she also gives us other things. I don't think that Rhapsody is trying to do what Dochi seems to be doing. And that's not a good thing or a bad thing. That's just a different thing.
Okay, yeah. There is a track called Boom Bap.
Yeah, I remember.
Also, hold on. Is Anxiety a new song?
Anxiety, you won't even realize that that's Dochi. You know what Anxiety is? Actually, it's on TikTok heavy right now, actually. I bet if I open TikTok, let's see.
Well, the reason I ask is because I went to Doshi's profile on Spotify.
Sorry. Of course they're going to make a fool out of me. Because every time I open TikTok, I hear that song.
Well, it's going to come out in editing, so.
Yeah, but I want you to hear what it is. All right, never mind. That never happens.
I mean, I got it right here. That's what I was about to tell you.
Yeah.
I went to Doshi's page, And it says there's a 2-pack out called Anxiety, but it's Anxiety and Denial is a River.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That's why I said when you hear it, you'll be like, oh. One of the most popular songs on TikTok right now.
All right, well, this is about Rhapsody. We can come back to this later in the week.
We can. Because there's a lot to say over there, and but
Right. But
I
right
don't
now
want to make this about Doechii.
we're gonna pull back and
I
keep
agree.
the shine on Rhapsody's Red Bull 60-second post.
Rhapsody is dope. No question. Rhapsody is dope, and she showed that once again with this Red Bull freestyle.
But
What was that face you made?
because I feel like a butt is coming.
No, that was
Oh, okay.
a period. That was not.
All right. All right. No, because I was like,
You
oh
made a
man.
face like you had a problem with it.
Oh
That's why I was
shit.
like, hello?
No, I thought you were gonna say you had a problem with that. That's why I was like,
No.
oh man. That was me bracing myself for impact.
I mean, I'll let y'all know when I have a problem with something, even if I know that, people will have a problem with me having a problem. That's not this. Mm-mm.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
I thought this
no.
was good.
I'm
I
sorry.
thought Rhapsody did her thing. I like that she makes sure to let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm still staying me. I won a
Yeah,
Grammy being me,
right.
and I'm still boom bap, real bars, hip hop.
Right. And that's
I loved it.
that's what makes her her, and that's why I enjoy Rhapsody so much. And I've said that before, that sometimes I just want to listen to some real regular ass rap. Like sometimes that's what I want. I don't want the fluff. I don't want the pretty girls and I'm talking about men right now. I don't want the pretty girls and I'm gonna do this and whatever. Who cares? And and then yeah, with the women, I don't always want ass shaking hip hop, and that's fine. Listen, because I probably stepped in it by saying that, but
No, I appreciate you saying that.
all of it is not. All of it is not that, and I'm
Oh,
never
I agree.
going. I'm never going to put any of these women in a box. I also think that two people could be selling, like as I said before, two people could be selling two different things. It's fine if one of y'all want to do ass shaking rap, and one of y'all want to do boom bap, and one of y'all want to do this, and another one of y'all want to do that. Whatever. I'm not looking for everybody to be the same, but I think in trying to get put on and in trying to live up to industry standards, sometimes yeah, we get a lot of ass shaking rap when it comes to female rappers and hip hop. Like we get a lot of that just because
And
it's hot in the
dudes
streets. Hmm?
and men.
And men. But that's what I'm saying. Like you get it in a you get served the same thing but in a different package when it's men, right? So
I agree with that.
that's why I said what I said about men too. I don't always want to hear like we could even call it what it is. I don't always want to hear Drake shitting on women like that he feels like
Me either.
wronged him or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like
Yes, I do.
between that and him talking about girls on girls, I feel like he always finds a way to squeeze that into his music too. Like that shit is just kind of corny when you get down to it. Some of it is fun and you listen and whatever, but if you want to hear, it's like when you listen, it's the same thing for any genre, I would think. Like there's some people who you look at and you're like, this is unserious.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the unseriousness of the thing. But
Yeah, and some people really niche down and they
yeah.
say, I'm gonna do just this thing.
Yeah.
And other people say, whether that's only mainstream or only underground or only whatever, right? And other people say I'm gonna do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I'm gonna create my own, balanced projects. So yeah, I understand totally what you're saying. Listen,
There's value in all
sometimes
of
you
it.
gotta.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you say you value all of it.
No, I said there's value in all of it.
Yes, I agree with that. And it all got its own lane.
Yeah. Like, give me WAP. I like WAP. But also, I like other things too.
Right.
I'm well rounded. Okay? At least I like to think so. So the music I like is also well rounded. It doesn't get limited to cuz there's also, as a consumer, there's also people who will only listen to ass shaking hip hop,
Yes.
right?
Yes. And all extremes. There are people who only listen
Boom
to
bap.
underground and boom bap, and
Yeah.
there's other people who only listen to ass shaking music. Yes. All
Right.
extremes are happening.
Yeah. I don't really listen to a lot of the Avocado Girls when it comes to R&B. You know, the ones who sing like they have a little bit of avocado in their mouth.
No.
I didn't make that up. Someone else did. Shout out to Hey Friend Hey.
Okay.
You ever
This is
want
going
to
to
know what
be
that really
so.
means? Look up the Friend Zone podcast, Hey Friend Hey, and put in like avocado singers or something. I'm sure you'll find it. But yeah, she's the one who like I first heard say that, and I was like, you know what? Yes, yes, they do.
I have a guess, but I won't. I'll leave it like that.
I
Let's
mean,
keep it moving.
it doesn't mean that they sing poorly, just to be clear, but it means that they
Mhm.
have a specific sound.
The
Anyway,
Whisper Singers.
same thing. Literally the same thing.
Yeah, I knew you meant. All right,
Yeah, but I
let's move
know that
on.
I always say one person's name. And I was
Right?
really trying not to say her name because she'll have like she's not even on the scene like that. And I just be pulling out her
Yeah, you
name.
just. That's all right. You got certain people you like to throw shots at, and so do I.
So do you.
So
That's true.
yeah, Drake will catch a stray from us any day of the week.
Any day of the
Either
week.
one of us.
Any day of the
Either
week.
one of us will come up here and just be like, and another thing about Drake, and
Right.
you'd be like,
But that
nobody's even talking about that man.
but that lady specifically, she don't even be
I
on
know,
the
I
scene,
know,
and I be saying her
I
name,
know.
and I'm trying really hard not to say her name because
That's okay.
I'm sure she's lovely, you know?
Help me say a name. Help me say a name, because you know how to pronounce it better than I do.
Okay.
Mara.
Brock Akil.
All right.
Mara Brock
Thank you.
Akil.
Mara Brock Akil is going to be doing some interesting things very soon. She is set to reimagine Judy Blume's classic Forever for Netflix. I got a little press release here, and we saw a trailer which we'll react to in a minute.
Uh-huh.
It says here, for few narratives, it did not for few. Few narratives resonate more profoundly than the timeless saga of first love, capturing the essence of passion, butterflies, and the inevitable heartbreak. Now, Lovey Simone and Michael Cooper Jr. are set to grace the screen in Mara Brock Akil's new Netflix series, Forever, Netflix announced. This reimagining of Judy Blume's iconic 1975 novel can't even read. Maybe I need to go read the novel. Uh, this reimagining of Judy Blume's iconic 1975 novel promises an epic love story that transcends time, exploring the journey of two Black teens navigating romance and self-discovery as they step into the uncharted territory of being each other's firsts. Mara Brock Akil, a master in crafting narratives of Black love and growth through her creations like Girlfriends and Being Mary Jane, promises to capture the essence of first love and the enduring impact it holds. Like the original novel, Forever digs deep into the idea that your first love remains etched in your heart forever, a sentiment that resonates universally. And Forever will drop on Netflix on May 8th. It looks like it's a series. Oh no, I'm wrong. It's a film.
Yeah, I'm excited
Okay,
about
cool.
this. Um, I read the Judy Blume books when I was
Okay.
younger. Um, so there's that connection there. Also,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they had me at Mara Brock Akil and Lovey Simone. Mara Brock Akil, because she's just been involved with so much.
Right.
Um, Jamie Foxx show, um, Being Mary Jane, as you said. Wait, I have a list
Girlfriends.
here. Girlfriends,
Give us a list. Give us a list.
producer of Black Lightning.
Okay.
She was producer on Read Between the Lines, which I think only ran for 1 or 2 seasons.
I don't know that one.
It was a show with Malcolm Jamal Warner on BET. The
Mm.
Game, probably one of the most
I
notable
know
ones.
of it, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, she was involved with all iterations of The Game, actually. Moesha, producer.
Come on now.
So yeah, she her resume is long, and just with the list of shows that I just gave, I'm sure people can imagine how talented she is because those are
Right.
some heavy hitters. Um,
Yeah, he was reading off that shit.
yeah, which is why whenever I hear she's involved with something, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta see that because
Right.
so far she's hit it out the park. I think her and her husband are in TV and film. Um,
Okay.
and Lovey Simone, I remember her from I used to watch Greenleaf when it was on. There's a show on OWN, and
Okay.
Lovey Simone was great. She played the daughter of um one of the pastors. She was she was great. So I'm excited to see her in this sort of role where she's at the forefront of the story. And
Excuse me.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of like when these things happen. These adaptations of books. I know it's not technically an adaptation, it's a reimagining as you said. So I'm really interested to see how it translates on screen. I do not remember the book to be honest. But I'm excited about it nonetheless. Judy Blume was always a name that you know, I knew as an author when I was growing up. So
Right.
just sounds really cool. I don't know what the rating on it is, but it sounds like something I would watch with my nieces.
Okay.
Um,
And the trailer or
I
the
thought the
first look
trailer was
trailer?
it was good. It looks good. It looks like there's love in the air, a lot of young love. I'm
Hmm.
into that. Listen, I,
Right.
I I came here and I said that there's not enough romance happening in the movies, so
Okay.
why not?
Right.
I also feel
Okay.
like hot take. The romance a lot of times tends to be young romance. Do you notice that? Is it that after a while, like, is this a thing about filmmakers? Do they just feel like after a certain stage in life, love is silly? I don't know.
I don't know if that's necessarily true because, like,
We don't get
even
a
the
lot of that
classic rom
anymore.
coms.
Yeah, but how often do? But this is back to our conversation from the other day. How often does that roll around? Like, is
Well, I was
it
just
just
gonna say,
cynicism that's sorry?
no finish.
No, I was just gonna say, is it cynicism that we're dealing with when it comes to stuff like this? I don't know. I'm just curious.
I think Hollywood goes through waves,
Mm-hmm.
and so I think, like I said, I think the superhero stuff is the wave right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think that action type film has kind of dominated,
Yeah.
and I think that's the wave right now. Rom com had its day; it was rocking out for quite some time. So I think that's number one. Number two is I was
Mhm.
gonna say I don't think it's necessarily about young love because a lot of the rom coms were not about young people.
Oh, but they were.
It was adults 30,
Okay.
40, 50s, like
No, typically I feel like rom-coms are people like in their 20s and are about people in their 20s, maybe their early 30s, or like they just turned 30 so they can be like, "Oh, I'm old. I've got to get my life together." Cuz that's the narrative, that you turn
yeah,
30 and your life is
yeah,
somehow ending.
right.
People don't. Anyway, that's a whole other conversation that we could get into about being in your 30s and how it's way better. But um anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just a thought I had. I'm not necessarily saying that I'm right about it. I'm just thinking out loud, and I'm curious, you know.
I got you. The trailer I thought was cool. Judy Blume was definitely a big name when we were younger. Um, I feel like there was even some mandatory reading for Judy Blume when we were
Mm-hmm.
kids. I don't know if we necessarily read this one, but I do remember it being her name being big when we were young, and it was definitely a household name. So it's interesting to see that one, Netflix got this deal, and two, that Netflix is doing this film,
Mm-hmm.
and three, that Mara is involved in it. I did not know her name before today, but as you can see, I know plenty of her work.
Yeah.
And yeah, she does her thing. She clearly has skills and knows how to put things together. So put out quality product. So and things that people connect to, right? Because people, yeah, quality's cool, but a lot of the things that she's known for are relative to the community, right? A lot of people feel like
Yeah.
I can relate to the cast of Girlfriends. I can relate to Moesha. I can relate to whoever. So I think she's a good person to tap for the relativity piece of
Yeah.
this. Um, Clearly, she has a good understanding of how to do that, and the trailer looks cool. Not necessarily my favorite type of film, but one, I would watch it for this pod, and two, I like the idea of two people in different realms trying to kind of come together, but struggling to do so. For me, the best line in the trailer was when she said, "I can't afford to think about anybody right now," or whatever it was that she said. Basically, I ain't got time for a nigga. You know what I mean?
That's what all right.
Basically,
Yeah,
basically,
and I can understand that.
Yeah, she's out
That
there
is
running
relatable.
track and trying to do her thing. Yes, listen, who has time?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Um
so that's one of my favorite lines in the movie In Time.
mm-hmm.
It's this almost the same sentiment. His mom is like trying to convince him, like, I want grandkids. You need a girlfriend. You should hook up with so and so's granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Mom, who has time for a girlfriend?
Literally, who has time?
Yeah, and that was the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I dig that. That was a great movie.
now let me tell you somebody who does have time and money and deals. So many deals.
Oh, yep.
I don't even understand. I would love to take like a course
In
from this
Caliber.
person so I could learn how to get a deal or two because geez, this guy's got all the deals.
He does. He's been killing it
Yeah.
consistently for years now.
Yeah. So this is
He
according
once
to
he got
Blex Media.
oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I was gonna say once he got rid of them plays, he was he was off to the races. And it's not to say like he always makes sure he says like that is how I got my start and like that was my core audience and I will continue to make programming that will resonate with them. So I don't that's not a knock to the plays, but he's doing different things now and
Yeah, he's moved
he
on.
has been on a crazy trajectory over the years. Like year after year, you hear about new projects he's working on, new partnerships he has,
Absolutely.
especially ever since Oprah cut him loose. Not cut him loose, but loosen the reins, I should say. Loosen the reins is what I mean because sometimes when you sign a deal, you can't do a lot of different projects. I just saw he got a movie coming out on Prime. And then
Yes,
I
he
saw
does.
this and I said, man, sorry, I just a little chatty today, I guess.
No, it's fine. So this is according to Blex Media.
Mm-hmm.
It says adding to his partnerships
Right.
with BET, Prime Video, and Netflix. He just locked in alongside Pantheon Media Group a multi-series deal with A&E Global Media, formerly known as A&E Networks. This time he's diving deeper into unscripted TV, developing a new slate of shows for Lifetime and A&E. There you go, Tyler Perry.
I'm curious to see what that looks like. So it sounds like he's
Is unscripted TV the new way of saying reality
reality, yeah.
TV?
Well,
All right.
don't roll your eyes at that just yet. Unscripted, I think, is important to say because it's technically it's programming that is said to be real, but it's also orchestrated in some way. So they can't. I think the reason why you're hearing more people say unscripted is because they're trying to speak to the fact that it's not technically reality either.
Right. That's why I rolled my eyes.
Yeah, but
Because reality TV is not really real.
right.
There's all type of add-ins and edits and things that you have to do to keep your contract and manipulation and mind games and all
Yeah.
these things.
So
Yeah.
there's some transparency and a little bit of accountability, if you will, in saying unscripted. I say accountability with a grain of salt.
And that's why I rolled my eyes, because I'm like, let's
But
just call this shit what it is.
yeah. I mean,
Anyway, congrats to Tyler Perry, killing it
yeah,
as usual.
good for him.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, the art of the deal. Clearly, he's got it.
He's killing it. He's killing it. And what I appreciate about him is that he makes sure he takes care of the people
Taraji P. Henson.
in his films and the people in all of his projects. He makes sure that he takes care of them. They never have anything bad to say about, well, they never have anything bad to say about being compensated and treated well while working with him. So they always say good things.
Yep.
99.999% of them do.
I mean, every family got one.
Yeah. There's always the black sheep.
Black sheep.
All right. With that being said, we're done here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Weeknights. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you watching, listening, and hopefully we see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye.